Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and we are back for another episode of Amanda the Adventurer. Now this is of course the creepy, haunted kids TV show game that's free to play and part of a recent game jam that happened under DreadXP. Now previously I put together a let's play of this game where we just played through it for the first time, and then afterwards I brought you a video breaking down and analysing all the different secrets throughout the game and trying to put together the meaning behind the story. So if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll leave a link at the end of this one. It basically thoroughly goes through the game. Why am I returning to it today? Well, it's just had an update, and I think it's only a small update, but this update is said to add some extra lore and a new videotape to watch. So we're going to play through it again quickly, see what this new tape's all about, and then I'll kind of say at the end what my thoughts on the story are based on the information we get in this new tape. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's dive into another episode of Amanda the Adventurer. Okay, here we go, tape 1. Let's just put it right in, and we'll see if anything's changed on these early tapes, because they may well have added some stuff to these as well. Amanda the Adventurer, we've got Amanda, we've got Wooly.
Amanda. And I'm Wooly.
Hello, Wooly.
And I love apples.
Hope you're alright in there. So we have to say yes to this question, really.
I'm
we like
allergic
apples.
to apples.
Wooly doesn't.
That's
He's
okay.
allergic.
You should never be afraid to try something new. But we don't even know where the store is. Do you know where the store is?
Do I know where the store is? The store is here. Now guys, I'm going to kind of put together the story for you like I did in my story explain video as we go through the game as well. So this is obviously Amanda, this is Wooly, and I believe these two are basically people trapped in the game. Amanda is under the control of the entity living in the game, and Wooly is, I think, her brother. Like, I think these two are kids in real life. And I think Amanda actually ends up killing her brother under the sort of control of this entity before their souls ended up trapped in this game. I also believe all of these objects that you see, the bushes, the trees, the buildings, and the sun, I think these have eyes because they're also human souls trapped in the game. And this game acts as a kind of hell, where the souls of those who fall prey to the entity end up locked away and imprisoned. So it's kind of an interesting premise there, a little bit different to the standard take on sort of trapped souls that you get in these games. Anyway, let's click on the right building and go into the store.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go. We're at the store. It sure looks crowded. Bah. And look, there are apples. Can you see apples?
Yeah, so now we've got to put apple in. Pretty simple, let's just type that out.
Good job. Now we can make apple pie.
I'm glad I can spell apple as an adult man. Now that text that scrolled by there, you actually see a secret message in that if you slow it down enough, and it says something like turn the TV off now, I think. So we've watched tape 1, and so far nothing else has really happened. It's pretty much exactly the same as it was before. You'll also notice on this screen there are images that flash up. One of the images shows basically the body of a dead human, which could be the brother of Amanda who now inhabits Wooly. It could be the grandma they speak of, because of course they go to the butcher shop. And it's in fact the reason they both reference Grandma, that I think they're related, brother and sister. Yeah, it could be the body of Grandma, they may have killed Grandma. The entity seems to have something to do with Grandma's house as well, which is interesting. Let's play tape 2 and see what's different about tape 2, if anything, you know? So Wooly's now scared. He's trying to tell us to get out of this.
Time. Whatever you do, don't...
Hi everyone.
He doesn't get the time though.
I'm Wooly.
Today we're going to get meat for Grandma.
But isn't Grandma a vegetarian?
Can you tell us where the butcher is?
So Wooly obviously points out that Grandma's a vegetarian, so why would they be getting meat for her? But it's also, as I said, interesting before that they both refer to the same woman as Grandma, which suggests these two were related before they became trapped in this game. We're going to click on the butcher shop next, and this does suggest that something happens to Grandma, also suggests something happens to Wooly, or the person trapped inside Wooly, at the hands of Amanda. In this next sequence, if you pay attention to Amanda and the way she looks at Wooly while the butcher's chopping up meat, the butcher, I believe, represents the entity that's now controlling Amanda. It's basically telling her to kill Wooly, her brother. So let's go to the next scene.
There it is. Let's go. Hello, meat man.
See, there we go. Now she's possessed by the entity. That represents that. Wooly's visibly scared. Okay guys, so I actually need to put in a different input here, not meat. Now before the update, I did try putting in the word lamb and that actually didn't do anything. Now apparently it does. So this is how we access the secret tape. So let's put in lamb and see if this works. Oh, there we go.
Can you tell the meat man what we need?
It didn't do anything, it glitched out a little bit. So we'll try it again, just put lamb in again.
Tell him what we need.
She's getting very angry now. Now let's try putting in lamb again. Oh, we can't. She forces us now.
That's right.
You can see again, we've got the souls kind of hanging from the ceiling as cuts of meat. And then the butcher, as I said, represents the entity, I believe, in the game. He's now chopping up meat. And now watch Amanda as she looks at Wooly. She looks very sort of under the control of something suddenly, doesn't she? And goes far more sinister. And there we go. Yes, look, we've got a secret episode now. So it actually works. So yeah, you have to put lamb in instead of meat. And by doing that, it cues the next tape. So let's have a look. This says episode and then it's got the ending scratched off. So this is like a mysterious in-between episode, like a 2.5 or something. Here we go, let's put it in. Let's see what this is all about. The moment of truth. Oh, we've actually got real images of a house. So can I pick up in front of it? And now we've got something that we can put in at 6 letters. Doesn't give us any clues as to what this is though, so... how am I supposed to know this? Wait, let's try Amanda in there. Oh, it works, and we go to the next screen, and this is like a forest by the look of it, or a marshland, like a swamp. We've got another 6 letters. Let's try Amanda again because, you know, it fits, right? Oh man, we've got the butcher's shop for meat. So we've got a house, swampy like marshland / forest, and then the butcher's shop with all the meat in it. Do we type in Amanda again? Guys, I didn't put a W in there. It's typing out Wooly, isn't it? I'm putting Amanda in. It's putting in Wooly for us. So yeah, that suggests that Wooly is the one that died at the butcher shop, which makes sense as he's a sheep, but it's symbolic, isn't it? And I think it's representing the brother of the person the entity was controlling, which is Amanda, obviously. So it'll be Amanda's brother who dies, like we said. So there we go. But we didn't get another image. It just takes us back to this screen. Okay, so put episode 3 in. Now this is the key, is like, has anything changed with episode 3? Now we got the in-between episode.
It's dark out. Let's go home.
Because you can see, and this is something you guys pointed out, I always thought this was a rock. This is actually a bit of fur, like, well, wool from Wooly, right? So this suggests that, yeah, Wooly is now dead, he's been killed. And we see his fur there, and maybe that in-between episode is just to sort of really solidify that and kind of say, yes, this is what happened. We're now at this house, and this could be the grandma they were talking about. It could be her house. It could just be some old house they visited. You know, Amanda and her brother went there together before meeting the entity, and this is where the entity was lurking and sort of took control of Amanda, and then she killed her brother. I'm not entirely sure. This is just, you know, speculation, as I said. So let's click on the house and see if anything changes this time.
Knock on the door.
This is where she starts going crazy, and she's like, basically the spirit is talking through her at this point and just saying, you know, let me in, or let me out of the house, I suppose, and into your body so it can escape the game, grab your soul, or the player's soul, and bring it into the game like it has with everyone else. This is basically us walking into its trap. It's talking through Amanda, and it's like really kind of on edge because it's like, I'm so close to getting my victim now, I'm so close. So I'm going to just try like defying it and see if anything happens, but I don't think it will.
To go inside. Let me in.
And you can see it saying, let me in. So I think we have to just click on the door, right? So here we go. Oh. And I think things are going to end just as they did before. One thing I will say, guys, I noticed on one of the pieces of meat the number 826. So I'm going to try putting in 826 into here quickly. See if it does anything. Doesn't look like it's done anything different. Basically the spirit escaped, or the entity escapes I should say, and we got. So let's go back into the game. I do wonder if they're going to add more to this game, because they obviously added this little update, and the update wasn't too much, I will say. It was just one extra tape with some new images. To me, it seemed to be confirming what we already knew, what I already spoke about in my previous video, but I did want to cover it, because A, I didn't actually know what was on the tape before I started recording this video, and B, there will be some people interested and wanting me to play it. So yeah, that was interesting. It's definitely cool to see a little bit of expansion to the story, and yeah, I'll keep playing this game as it is updated, so next time there's another drop, just come back here, and yeah, I will play it for you guys. With that said, thanks for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you all on the next one.